What is going on, guys? Blazing Tech, glad to be back. I have gone through a long hiatus of YouTube videos. The last video I dropped was about my weekend trip back home to surprise my beloved Veronica on her birthday, and I had a lot of fun doing that video, but I kind of had to wrap up my last quarter of college, and here I am with the video that I have been putting off for a while. And it actually worked out great because today we're going to be talking about my Series 0 Apple Watch and my thoughts about owning this watch since day one to the day that it will not be supported anymore with watchOS 5, my experiences with the watch since I have owned it since day one, and kind of how I feel about Apple Watch in general. So, hope you like it, guys. Please bear with me in terms of how I filmed the Apple Watch. I tried my very best to give you guys some examples, but you know, it's kind of hard to show heart rate and stuff like that with my arm here and not having maybe the best equipment to do that. So without any further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. It's 2018 and I'm still rocking my original Series 0 Apple Watch. Much to my surprise, watchOS 5 will not support this variant of Apple Watch. The Series 1 actually took over where this watch left off, and I want to say it was no more than a year, maybe even 6 months that dual-core Series 1 came out and kind of left our original Series 0 in the dust. I kind of think that's unfair, in my opinion, what Apple has done, but honestly, I can't really say that I didn't see this coming. So here is my gold 42mm Apple Watch Sport. I have the Midnight/Royal Blue Sport Band with the gold clasp. Now the case is made out of a 7000 series aluminum, and it is held up very, very well. The gold in this watch is very subtle when it needs to be subtle, and it also pops when it has the opportunity to pop. You can see that I've worn mine. Sometimes I've had the Julk case, but other than that, I have worn this watch, you could say, naked for years, and I haven't had any sort of scratching other than one incident where a friend's bangle hit my watch and scratched it a bit. The glass, the front display, is made out of an Ion X glass, and it's held up fairly well over the years. I have not gotten any scratches, any significant scratches. The only scratch that I do have on my Apple Watch is when I was using it to track activity whilst playing tennis, and I whacked my Apple Watch very hard, and I was surprised to have only gotten a tiny scratch, which you cannot see. For me, guys, I don't use any Apple Watch specific apps unless it's, BNR Team Stream or something like that, something very, very simple to where I can get some information. I really, really enjoy, which is my favorite app that comes with the Apple Watch, and it comes with the iPhone as well, are Activity and then the Apple Watch app itself. And through the years, this Apple Watch app has really evolved and really made the Apple Watch experience much better, in my opinion. When I first got the watch with watchOS 0, it was really hard to kind of navigate through here and customize everything on the Apple Watch, considering how small the display was and having to force touch, and sometimes you would miss force touch. And these are some first world problems, but the Apple Watch app on the iPhone has really made the world of difference. You can completely customize your Apple Watch from your phone and not really have to jump around on a tiny screen and customize it that way, which you can totally do if that's what you prefer. So these are going to be sort of lengthy examples, and you can fast forward through this if you'd like, but I'm going to show in the morning here with about 70% of battery on my Apple Watch the performance of the Series 0. So here you go. I navigated through my apps fairly easily, and that's all software, but here I am opening BNR Team Stream, and you can see that it is a painfully slow loading process. At this point in time, I would definitely just go and grab my phone and open it that way. You can see that my cell phone is right next to my Apple Watch, so there should really be no delay like this. And when I purchased my Apple Watch new, I never had this sort of painfully slow experience. And that's to be expected with older technology, especially with the Series 0 and how it's getting pushed out. Mail is something that is standard with all Apple Watches, and you can see that mail goes ahead and opens up fairly quickly. I can see what sort of emails I just received, and in some cases I can see some images as well. Weather is also something that the Apple Watch will ship with, and it does a fairly good job of getting the first place that I have weather set, but as you can see, as I navigate through my weather app, it does have a tendency of not displaying the area that I want to see fairly easily. Here I am in my home, Bakersfield, California, and it's going to be a long wait before I see the weather from my Apple Watch. You can see I go ahead and I open up music here as well, and here we have another loading screen. It is very promising. It is going to open up rather quickly, but as you can see, you've got a long loading time. Here we've got a playlist, and it does everything as it's supposed to, but a little on the slow side. And at this point, 10 times out of 10, I would whip out my phone. How many kilograms are in 1 pound? Who plays in the World Cup today? Set my timer for 20 minutes. Call mom. Hello. In its prime, it did everything it was advertised to do. It was a Siri on my wrist, messages on my wrist, mail on my wrist, music on my wrist just with Bluetooth. It was amazing. It did everything it was supposed to do. As the times and the watch OSs increased, and the new Apple Watch came out, and another Apple Watch came out, we're all the way up to Series 3, and Series 1 left this guy in the dust, my Apple Watch has really slowed down. It still does everything it's supposed to do, but it's a little slow, in my opinion. Too slow to where I would rather just pull out my phone and do it from my phone on a bigger display than muggle around with a slow Apple Watch. Apple Watch does everything seamlessly with the iPhone, and that's something that only the Apple Watch can do. Yes, you can get a Fitbit, yes, you can get all these other fitness trackers, but the Apple Watch just does it so seamlessly with the iPhone that ease of connection and everything moving to your iPhone, that in my mind was worth the investment. Now, after owning the Apple Watch for 3 years, I can safely say that this will be my first and last Apple Watch. It's kind of sad to admit because the Apple Watch was so amazing. When I tried this on in the store, I had to have it, so I went and I bought it. But to this day, I can say that the Apple Watch was the worst technological investment that I've ever made. It's just too slow nowadays to be of any use, and honestly now I just use it to tell time, and it's a little bit of a nuisance to have to completely charge something that to me just tells time and also doubles as a great activity tracker. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts. These are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the Apple Watch down in the comments below. If you're considering getting an Apple Watch, tell me why down below, and I think I can help you decide which series is best for you, / if you really even need an Apple Watch. Anyway, guys, Blazing Tech, thanks for watching the video. Please, please, please smash that like button, but please don't break it. And subscribe to me down below. I'm going to be doing a lot more tech videos, and I think I'm going to be delving into tech podcasts. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one, Blazing Tech.